A lot of times people don't think that the stock market can tell us what's going on, but for me, I know that there are a couple sectors inside of the market, right? And there are a few staple companies that truly tell us if we are headed to a recession or going to be in a recession or in a recession. And I'm going to break those things down for us so we can understand, man. And at the end of this video, I'm going to truly tell you my most important one that's not on the list. And I'm going to tell you why. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, man. Make sure you like and subscribe, man. Y'all know my goal is to help you build wealth one share at a time, help you build portfolios that are profitable, and give you the blueprint to building a legacy by investing in the market, man. So make sure you get your pen and your pad, hit that like, subscribe, and share this video, because I promise you, this is going to be one of them ones, man. All right, let's get into it, man. So we know, Donald Trump is in office, right? Whether you like it or don't like it, I couldn't care less. I don't have nothing to do with that. My goal is to help you navigate the market no matter what, right? We know he's been putting tariffs out there, and that word has been scaring the bejesus out of a lot of investors. We know that. There's no way around that, right? And the market has been responding so many different ways. And we've been hearing the word now in recession. We've been hearing the idea of tariffs on Canada, on tariffs on Mexico, how that's going to impact the economy, how it's going to impact car dealerships, right? And we're looking at the market and navigate that. For a lot of new investors, like, I don't know what to do, Trap. Like, tell me what to do. Tell me what should I be investing at. So today we're going to break down these 4 stocks, man. Let's get into it, man. So the first thing on my list is the big boy. I'm going to come out with a banger. Walmart. And the reason why Walmart is the big boy on my list is because Walmart is considered itself as what? The low price leader. All right, Walmart is considered itself the low price leader. So here's what we do know. If we see Walmart sales dropping, if we see Walmart revenue dropping, we know that there's an issue somewhere in the game. You know why? Because Walmart is the biggest retailer in the game. Now, of course, Amazon has just passed Walmart in revenue, which is huge, which is colossal, right? But Walmart is the largest retailer. They go up and down. And so I wrote this down, right? One of the things that we want to look for all the time, if we go, now we got to go listen to a Walmart call. We want to look at revenue, and we want to look at same store sales. Right, want to look at that. Remember, if people are cutting back on Walmart, that means they're cutting back everywhere. Because I don't care how much money you got, when you feel like money is in a crunch, you go in the Wally world. Because why? You want the most bang for your buck. So Walmart is on the top of our list. If Walmart sales, if Walmart revenue, if Walmart guidance is going down, then you know for a fact the economy is headed that way, because people want a bigger bang for their buck. So let's put Walmart on our list, y'all. Y'all gonna love this video. Next on my list is, watch this, y'all, Delta. And I got it like that because that's how it is on the thing, DAL, right? And Love, which is the airline industry. Delta and Southwest. Here's why. If the world is going into some type of recession, guess what happens? Travel slows down. People not traveling back and forth. People like, I ain't willing to go. I'm okay. You'll start seeing a lot of deals on personal travel. You'll start seeing more credit cards. You'll see them giving more points on their cards. But here's the things I want you to look at. I want you to look at what's called the load factor. Why is this important? The load factor, when you listen to it, so you got to start listening to the calls, the earnings calls. The load factor tells us how full are the flights. If we see the flights not being as full, we know for a fact the load factor is decreasing. The next thing we got to look for is this. Look, watch this. Corporate travel. If that starts to slow down, I know a lot of us looking, we feel like is individuals flying across the airport. No, 60% of all airplane travel is by corporate America. So if we see the load factor going down, and if we see corporate travel slow down, that tells us a lot about the economy. If you think about the pandemic, corporate travel slowed down, load factors got lower, gates became less. So Delta Airlines, Southwest Airlines, the two most traveled airlines in the game, they are a big factor. So we'll put this, and then we'll put love. So pay attention to those two. Listen, y'all. Listen, I got y'all. All right, next on my list, we gonna go under this. Not him. Home improvement, right? We gonna go to our Home Depot, and we're gonna go to our Lowe's. All right, why? Because in a good economy, people don't mind taking on improving my house, right? People don't mind, making provisions. They want to improve, make the house look better, right? They want to do more things to the house, right? If you like me, you know what I'm saying? You've watched your auntie and your uncle just, hey, we doing this to the house. I'm adding this to the house. Or you watch your friends, hey, man, we're going to add this over here, man. I'm going to do that over there, man, to the house, right? So Home Depot and Lowe's is a great indicator. Here's what you want to look at when you're looking at Home Depot and Lowe's. You want to look at, watch this. You want to look at, they'll talk about it on the earnings call, contractor spend versus do-it-yourself spend. It's a big difference. Also, you want to look at, and I know what some of y'all gonna say, nah, Travis, the economy going down, people gonna fix their house up. No. If the economy is going down, people not gonna do nothing. Guess what? I don't feel like painting that wall. I need to use that money for food. I don't want to replace that. I need some food. I need the bills to be paid, right? So people spend less money in Home Depot and Lowe's, the do-it-yourself products, the improvements on the house, the improvements on the garage, painting that room, tearing this wall down. Because most of us don't know what the hell we're doing anyway. Most of us don't know what the hell we're doing. And then we going on YouTube and we looking at the people, we trying to go do that in our own. We got a little money to spend, we do it yourself. When you ain't got no money to spend, you don't want to do it yourself. So we're going to go Home Depot and Lowe's, right? Right? Now watch this. And this one here going to be a banger. Some of y'all know. I'm going to give you a second. How many of y'all know I'm going to go right here? Watch this one. McDonald's. Trap, how the hell McDonald's? So watch this. If you see McDonald's pushing more value menus, more $1 deals, more specials like that, you know something is going on. Some of y'all may say, well, Trap, it's cheaper to cook at home. It is. But for some reason, that math don't make sense when you're looking at a $1.99 meal or you want to get the kids some nuggets. For some reason, buying the big pack of nuggets from Walmart or Costco don't seem feasible, right? For some reason, you don't feel like that's cheaper. And people feel like this is cheaper. So when you see a big spike, here's what caught me off guard. During the pandemic, when I saw McDonald's line was long always, I was like, bruh, this don't make sense. But I thought about it. People think that it's easier and cheaper to do this. Or, watch this, McDonald's will go two ways. Or it's the complete opposite. Or you see a big drop. Why is it a big drop? Because people are worrying about gas money. People not door dashing. Right? Dang, I put my sleeper out there. Right? People are not door dashing. People are not. So this goes down. Because people don't have, like, yo, you know what? Instead of doing that, y'all better eat these soup that we got in here. So either extreme spike or extreme, McDonald's is one of those things that kind of just stay even, right? They steady. So if you see extreme spike, you know something wrong, or extreme drop, you going with something wrong. Let me give you my newbie to look at. My newbie to look at, watch this, is home builders. People like Toll Brothers. Now, a lot of y'all from cities and metropolitan areas where a lot of luxury apartments going up. So I'm in Atlanta. This company here, Toll Brothers, they are building a lot of your luxury apartments. Also, this company here, Pulte Group. If you see these not doing well, that means expansion in the real estate market is not doing good. Not just the housing market, but we know that what? We got houses everywhere. People building houses, but they build the luxury side. Once the luxury brand of Toll Brothers and Pulte Group starts to slow down a bit, you know for a fact that we are headed for a recession, because we cannot expand and we cannot grow. If we, like in Atlanta, yo, there's apartments and condos getting built every time you blink your eyes. There's tower cranes everywhere. In a lot of all your major cities, what do you see? Tower cranes everywhere. They building, like, they finding you like, yo, that's a garage. They clearing the garage out and they putting you look a year later, it's a condominium, a high rise. You know what I'm saying? You're like, how y'all even fit that in there? You know what I'm saying? So Pulte Group, Toll Brothers, two things to look for. So you could go through these, man. I will go Walmart number 1. I will go this number 2. I will go this number 3. I will go this number 4. And I will go McDonald's number 5. These 5 right here are what you should look at, and they will tell you if we are headed to or in a recession. Walmart, the airlines, do-it-yourself, fast food, and that real estate market, man. Listen, I hope this video helped y'all out a lot, man. I hope you got a lot from this. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Tell me something in the chat that you think I missed out on or could have added to this. And don't say DoorDash, I'm gonna use that as something else. You know what I'm saying? Each and every Tuesday, you check out our show, Trapping Tuesdays on the Wall Street Look Like Us Now Network. Make sure you check that out, man. Great show, a lot of value, man. I love y'all, I appreciate y'all. I see y'all in the trap.